sound of a bear roaring. Out here, in the unforgiving wilderness, survival is paramount. We never know what lurks around the corner, and sometimes we come face to face with danger, like a bear. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a life or death situation, what to do if you find yourself under a bear attack. Trust me, this knowledge could be the very thing that saves your life. We're going to equip you with the tools and tactics you need to handle these incredible creatures should you ever cross paths in the wild. The wilderness demands respect, and preparation is key to navigating its challenges. So let's learn how to face our fears, keep a cool head, and most importantly, survive a bear encounter. Right, first things first. If you stumble upon a bear, your heart rate's gonna go through the roof. It's a natural reaction, but panic is your worst enemy in this situation. Remember, bears can smell fear like a bloodhound. They can sense your adrenaline pumping, and that can trigger their predatory instincts. We need to take control of our fear and act quickly. Take a deep breath, slow your heart rate, and assess the situation. Is the bear aware of you? Is it acting aggressively? Or is it just passing through? Staying calm gives you the best chance to make rational decisions and increase your chances of survival. It's all about keeping a cool head in the heat of the moment. Now, your instincts might scream at you to run, but that's the last thing you want to do. Bears are incredibly fast, much faster than us, and trying to outrun one is a fool's errand. Running can trigger their chase instinct, making them see you as prey. We don't want to become a four-legged feast, do we? It's crucial to resist that urge to flee. Instead, stand your ground. Show the bear you're not a threat, but don't challenge it either. Keep your voice calm and steady and speak in a normal tone. Sometimes, simply acknowledging the bear's presence is enough to deter it. It's all about asserting yourself without escalating the situation. Every bear encounter is unique, and your response should be tailored to the situation. Sometimes, standing your ground and talking calmly is enough to deter a curious bear. But if the bear continues to approach or shows signs of aggression, we need to switch gears and ramp up our defenses. This is where things start to get interesting. We need to show this bear that we're not an easy target. We need to make ourselves look bigger, louder, and more intimidating. It's time to tap into our primal instincts. Remember, survival is about adapting to the situation. By staying calm, assessing the bear's behavior, and responding accordingly, we can increase our chances of walking away from this encounter unscathed. Now, bears are all about dominance. They respect strength and assertiveness. So, we need to project an aura of confidence, even if our hearts are pounding like drums in our chests. Remember, we're not trying to fight the bear, but we are showing it that we're not an easy target. We're bigger and tougher than it thinks. Stand tall, raise your arms above your head, and spread your legs slightly apart. This makes you appear larger and more imposing, which can intimidate the bear. Maintain eye contact, but avoid direct stares. We want to appear assertive without provoking an attack. It's a delicate balance, but crucial for survival. Sometimes size alone isn't enough. We need to amplify our presence, make ourselves known to the bear in no uncertain terms. This is where our voices come into play. Speak in a firm, low voice. You can shout, clap your hands, or bang on anything nearby to create noise. The key is to sound large and in charge. Imagine yourself as a warrior facing off against a formidable foe. You need to channel that inner strength and project it outwards. The goal is to startle the bear, make it reconsider its approach. We want to show it that we're not afraid and that we're ready to defend ourselves if necessary. If you're with others, now's the time to unite. There's strength in numbers, and a united front can be a powerful deterrent against a bear. Gather together, link arms, and stand shoulder to shoulder. This creates a larger, more intimidating silhouette that can make the bear think twice. Continue to make noise as a group, shouting and clapping to reinforce your presence. Remember, we're aiming for a coordinated defense, a wall of sound and solidarity. The wilderness is a harsh teacher, but it also rewards those who are prepared. By mastering these techniques, you're increasing your chances of surviving a bear encounter and living to tell the tale. All right, we're talking bear encounters, and you need to be prepared. One of your best mates in bear country is a good can of bear spray. This ain't no perfume, mind you. It's a concentrated deterrent, a face full of no thank you for our furry friend. Now, not all bear sprays are created equal. You want a reputable brand with a high concentration of capsaicin, the stuff that makes chili peppers hot. And trust me, it's a whole lot hotter for a bear's nose and eyes than it is for yours. Make sure you've got the safety off and you know how to use it. Practice beforehand, get a feel for the range and spray pattern. This ain't the time to be fiddling with instructions when a grizzly's charging. Remember, this is your last line of defense, your emergency flare in a hairy situation. Timing is everything when using bear spray. You don't want to be too trigger happy, spraying it around like cologne. Wait till that bear's within range, about 25 to 30 feet. That's roughly the length of a bus. Remember, a bear can cover ground surprisingly fast. You need to be ready to deploy that spray when the moment is right. Aim for the face. Create a wall of spicy deterrent between you and those teeth and claws. You're aiming to deter, to create a distraction, not engage in a full-on pepper spray battle. The spray creates a cloud, buying you precious seconds, maybe even minutes. This isn't the time to admire your handiwork. Use this window to back away slowly, keeping your eyes on the bear, but never turning your back. Now, even with a face full of bear spray, some bears might not back down immediately. They might be disoriented, confused, even a little angry. This is not the time to stand your ground. This is when your survival instincts need to kick in. Use the opportunity the spray has given you. Remember, the goal is to escape, to put distance between you and the bear. Don't run, as tempting as it might be. Running can trigger their predatory instincts. Keep your eyes on the bear, back away slowly and steadily. Find a safe route, a clear path, and get to safety. Remember, this encounter isn't over until you're a good distance away and the bear has lost interest. All right, we're facing a situation here, a real humdinger. Imagine you're out in the wild, enjoying nature, when suddenly you come face to face with a bear. The bear's not backing down, your heart's pounding like a drum solo. You can feel the adrenaline surging through your veins. This, my friends, is when you gotta know how to play dead. It's a skill that could mean the difference between life and death. It's a last resort, but sometimes it's the only card you've got left to play. When all else fails, playing dead might just save your life. Now, playing dead isn't about flopping like a fish out of water. It's a calculated move, requiring you to stay as still as possible. It's about convincing the bear you're not a threat. You need to make the bear believe that you're no longer a viable target. Think of it like this. You're facing a force of nature, and sometimes the best way to weather a storm is to hunker down and ride it out. Just like you would during a fierce storm, you need to stay calm and composed. The key here is to protect your vital organs. Make sure you're shielding the most vulnerable parts of your body. Curl up in a tight ball, hands shielding your neck, forearms covering your face. This position helps protect your vital areas from potential harm. Remember, we're going for Oscar-worthy performance here. The more convincing you are, the better your chances of survival. The more convincing you are, the better your chances of survival. Bears are intelligent creatures and they can sense if you're faking it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bear, is this really gonna work? It's a natural question, and one that many have pondered in such dire situations. Well, it's not a guaranteed escape route, but it's worked for many a seasoned adventurer. Those who have survived bear encounters often swear by this method. You see, some bears, especially grizzlies, might lose interest in a meal that's not putting up a fight. They prefer easy prey, something that doesn't require much effort. They're after an easy target, not a lifeless lump. So, if you can convince the bear that you're not worth the trouble, you might just walk away from this encounter unscathed. Hold your breath, control your fear. This is the moment where your instincts and training come into play. Bears have a keen sense of smell and can detect even the slightest whimper. They can sense your fear, your anxiety. Stay perfectly still, even if you feel the bear sniffing around you. Movement can trigger their predatory instincts. Your life depends on your ability to stay calm and play the part. It's a test of your resolve, your inner strength. This is where your mental fortitude is tested, your grit, your sheer will to survive. Every second counts, every breath matters. Now, this next bit is crucial. Pay close attention to your surroundings and the bear's movements. Don't, I repeat, don't break your position, even if you think the bear has moved away. Patience is your greatest ally. Bears are notorious for circling back just to make sure you're still not a threat. They are strategic and persistent. They're cunning, these creatures, and we have to be one step ahead. Anticipate their moves, stay sharp. This could be the longest few minutes of your life, but remember, every second you hold your nerve is a victory. Time seems to stretch endlessly. It takes guts, it takes resilience, but trust me, the human spirit is capable of extraordinary things. We are built to endure. We're survivors, every one of us. Our ancestors faced these challenges, and so can we. The moment you let your guard down, that's when danger strikes. Stay vigilant, stay focused. Your awareness is your shield. This isn't over until the coast is clear, and even then we retreat with caution. Always respect the wilderness and its inhabitants. Now, if the bear does lose interest and wanders off, don't jump up and start celebrating just yet. The danger might not be completely over. We need to make sure the coast is clear. This means being vigilant and aware of your surroundings. Listen carefully for any sounds of movement, any rustle of leaves, any snap of a twig. These subtle noises can indicate if the bear is still nearby. Once you're absolutely certain the bear is gone, slowly, and I mean slowly, start to uncurl. This is not the time to rush. Don't make any sudden movements. Sudden actions can attract unwanted attention. Remember, we're still in the danger zone. The bear could return at any moment. The adrenaline might be pumping, urging you to make a run for it, but we need to stay smart, stay calculated. Panic can lead to mistakes. Take a moment, catch your breath, gather your wits. This is crucial for making clear-headed decisions. This encounter has tested you, pushed you to your limits. It's natural to feel exhausted, but you're here, you're alive, and that's what matters. Survival is the ultimate goal. Remember this feeling, this surge of relief, because it's a testament to your strength, your resilience. You've proven you can handle tough situations. And trust me, this experience, as harrowing as it is, will stay with you. It will shape your future actions and decisions. It'll teach you to respect the wild, to appreciate the fine line between life and death. Nature is beautiful, but can be unforgiving. And hopefully, it'll make you even more determined to explore this incredible planet we call home. Every adventure is a lesson in survival and appreciation. Okay, so you've managed to avoid a full-on confrontation with the bear. Excellent work, but the encounter's not over yet. Remember, we're still in its territory and we need to make a swift and safe retreat. The key here is to back away slowly, maintaining eye contact with the bear. Don't turn your back on it, and for heaven's sake, don't run. Running triggers their predatory instincts, and believe me, you can't outrun a bear. Keep your movements slow, deliberate, and non-threatening. Think of it like a delicate dance, a slow waltz with danger. One wrong step, one sudden movement, and the situation could escalate rapidly. We need to stay calm, stay focused, and stay alive. Remember, we're not trying to challenge the bear, we're trying to de-escalate the situation. We're showing it that we respect its space and we're not interested in a fight. We're backing down, but we're doing it with confidence, with purpose. As you're backing away, keep scanning your surroundings for any obstacles, any trip hazards. The last thing we need is to stumble and fall, giving the bear an advantage. We're playing a game of inches here, and every inch counts. If you have bear spray on you, keep it readily accessible. We're not out of the woods yet, and we need to be prepared for anything. The bear might be having second thoughts about letting us go, so we need to stay vigilant. Remember, our goal is to create distance, to put as much space as possible between us and the bear. Think of it like this: every step back is a step towards safety, a step closer to civilization. This is where your mental toughness comes into play. It's easy to panic in a situation like this, but we can't afford to lose our cool. We need to stay sharp, stay focused, and keep moving. As you continue backing away, keep talking to the bear in a calm, soothing voice. This might sound counterintuitive, but it can actually help to calm both you and the bear. Keep repeating phrases like "easy now" or "I'm leaving." Don't let your guard down. even if the bear seems disinterested. These animals are unpredictable, and their behavior can change in an instant. We need to stay alert until we're well and truly out of harm's way. Once you've reached a safe distance, turn and walk away calmly. Don't run, don't look back, just keep moving. You've survived an encounter with one of nature's most formidable predators, and that's something to be proud of. Take a moment to catch your breath, collect your thoughts, and appreciate the fact that you're alive. You've stared death in the face and emerged victorious. Remember this feeling, this sense of relief, because it's a reminder of your own strength and resilience. Well, there you have it, folks. 5 essential tips for surviving a bear encounter. Remember, these are just guidelines and every situation is unique. The best way to stay safe is to be prepared, be aware of your surroundings, and above all, respect wildlife. Remember, these tips could save your life. Stay safe out there, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more survival tips.